Mike Verdon joins us now to talk about the parade shooting in Highland Park. He is a retired U.S. Secret Service agent and the founder and CEO of the Lake Forest Group, a security consulting firm. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'd like to ask you about this suspect here. Early in the afternoon, law enforcement, they said that they were able to identify him because of a large amount of digital evidence. Does that tell you that this suspect was familiar to law enforcement?
Well, I think some of that evidence is based on the fact that they were able to search his home. I'm sure they secured a search warrant. They executed that warrant at his residence. They seized everything from a digital standpoint, among other things, including probably if there's a phone there, a laptop, iPad. Once they do that, they do a forensic review of that, and then you can pull out phone numbers, places he goes to, friends of his, family members. So they get what we call a digital profile based on that evidence.
Charges haven't yet been released. Can you talk about how long that process usually takes from an arrest to when we may see charges and what those may be?
Yeah, as far as the charges go, they're still interviewing witnesses. They're still acquiring evidence, and we don't know the volume of that evidence. So once that's all been completely acquired, because also there's other witnesses out there they may not have spoken to yet. So it's an ongoing investigation. This can take several days before he's formally charged.
And Mike, what is your reaction to the police response from yesterday?
I think law enforcement did a great job. They got a photo of the individual out there for television and the internet. They got a description of the car. They have a description of the license plate. Coincidentally, he was arrested about 1 minute from my home in Lake Forest. So I thought they did a great job, and they moved fairly fast once they had his name.
I don't know if you've heard from friends and family in your area then. We talked to a security expert earlier about people being scared to go to events anymore. And he said one of the things we should be doing is setting up a bigger perimeter around events like this, going through security metal detectors. Is that even feasible?
Unfortunately, it is feasible. Yeah, if you have a large mass gathering like a parade or fireworks, right, like you do on July 4th, we do this for professional sports. There's ways to build out a perimeter, have metal detectors, have armed law enforcement. It's feasible. It's going to cost, and it's really going to change, I think, the atmosphere and the experience of attending one of these events.
Okay, Mike Verdon, we really appreciate your time and perspective this morning. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And for more information, you can head to lakeforestgroup.com. Again, we appreciate our time. We're going to take a quick break now and get a look at the forecast. Paul, good morning.
Yeah, hi, you guys. We're